Oh no. No, I'm good. We're good.
Alright. Who am I interviewing right now?
We're StandBy.
Oh yeah, that's our name.
Hi, I'm Trey. I'm the bassist of StandBy.
Yeah.
Yo, dude.
I'm Eddie. I'm the lead singer and guitarist of StandBy.
My name is Trevor. I am the drummer of StandBy.
How'd you guys form? What's your story?
Oh man. Well, we were at this music school, which I will not name. Back, I don't know what, 2017?
Okay, in like 2018, he was in a band with like some other guys, and then
Yeah.
he was like, "Man, I hate these guys," and so
No,
he
I
was
was
like,
with-
well,
I
no,
was-
we was with like except one guy, the drummer. He was like, the drummer's cool, and then the other two guys were like, they're like kind of lame. So he was like, "Hey," he was talking to me.
I
He
was
was
not
like,
the drummer.
"Yo, dude, you should join my band, and we can form a band together." We had another guy. Are we allowed to name names? Is that like bad?
We can name names.
Grant, he was guitarist, and then he was guitarist for a while, and then we had like two different bassists, and then
Oscar and Phoenix.
yeah, and then like
We kind of functioned through this music school for a while until like 2020, 2019. COVID hit. That kind of messed things up, and then we stopped going to that music school. We got all the equipment to start practicing in my garage, and then it kind of started to take off. We started writing some original stuff, but that's kind of how we formed. The rest is history.
I joined somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
yeah,
Nice.
you just
I
came
wasn't
along.
there from the beginning. I was there like, what, 18?
You joined in like 2019.
2019.
Where have you guys performed?
Oh, we performed in a lot of places.
No way. Our first show was at the Roxy.
Our
That
first
was
ever
pretty
show
sick.
was at the Roxy on the Sunset Strip, which
I wasn't there.
we didn't actually get that spot. That was through the music school. They like rented it out. But now we're back on the Sunset Strip. We just played the Viper Room. Played the Whiskey last month.
Was that hotel?
Hotel Ziggy.
Hotel Ziggy, yeah.
That was fun. But you know we gig around. Locally we've played the Canyon Club. We're playing Harley's Bowl February 24th. So you guys know the album's coming out February 29th. It's gonna be a nice little local show for you guys.
It's getting crazy, dude.
Yeah. You know, I don't know. What would you guys say was your favorite place we've played?
I don't know. I like the most like recent one. The Viper was pretty sick. Their lady there was like gave Eddie a note or something.
I have the note on me actually. So
He has it on
I
him.
actually carry this note everywhere I go. So after the Viper Room show, this lady came up to me and gave me this paper. She's like, "This isn't from me. This is from the girl over there." So it says, "To the lead singer of StandBy," and I opened it, and it says, "You are really good. Never forget you are the talent, okay? Not your dad or mom. XOXO, the door girl at the Viper Room. Go forth and slay faces." Yeah, so I carry the note everywhere I go. Nice little inspirational piece.
Good stuff.
Yeah, so Viper Room was fun. What would you say is your favorite show?
Either the Viper Room or the Whiskey A Go Go. I
Yeah.
like the drum set at the Whiskey A Go Go.
That was a
Very
nice kit.
It was a very good kit. And then I left my kick pedal there. That was kind of sucky.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say my favorite would be like, I don't know. We've had a lot of really good ones. Probably the most memorable would maybe be that Friday Night Live show we did or the Viper Room.
Musicians that inspire you guys.
Oh.
Oh crap! No, Jimmy Powell.
Wait, why not?
Trevor, who inspires you?
Okay. My top 5 drummer list. So we got number 5, Ringo Starr. Then Buddy Rich. Then Larnell Lewis is probably the best drummer on this list, but I'll put him at 3 because I just kind of discovered him. John Bonham, and then Dave Grohl.
Wow. I don't really know. Like, I mean, like, I like some bases, like Les Claypool of Primus. I love Primus, so it's just kind of like I don't know if I'm inspired by him. I just kind of love his stuff. Mostly inspired by like I like Nirvana. Like Chris Novoselic, I think is a great. I mean, I like his bass lines. I think he does some pretty cool bass lines.
Yeah.
Alice in Chains. I like Mike Starr. Both Mike and Ez. They're both great basses. One of my favorites. And Queens of Stone Age, I like, I don't remember his name. It's like Oliveria or something. He made sick bass lines. I don't know who inspires me, like, specifically, but there are a lot that, like, I think it's just, like, a bunch of them that inspire me. I like John Paul Jones, too. He's pretty cool.
This is John Paul Bones right here, in case we didn't
It's my
introduce him.
dog.
Yeah, for me, honestly, it's really hard. But I have a lot of inspiration. I have a lot of inspirations. Honestly, I love Pearl Jam a lot. Mike McCready has taught me a lot about guitar. And you know, you can look at some of the legends: Jimmy Page, Eric Clapton. You know, you can look at Eddie Van Halen, of course. What's up? Jimmy Powell, right there. You know, we have a lot of inspirations. I'd say, you know, I love The Who. I love. I just recently discovered the Cars. The Cars are really cool. You know, Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, masterpiece. Time is such a good.
David Gilmour.
Good song.
Yeah, I love David Gilmour.
Yeah, Gilmore's great. You know, there's too many to name. I'd say main is definitely Mike McCready from Pearl Jam.
Here we go. What's your guys' creative process like?
We play stuff and hope it works. That's kind of like how it.
Whenever
usually-
Honestly, basically how it goes. Someone plays
Yeah.
something, and then when everyone else just starts playing.
We don't look at it like a writing session. It's just like a jam session. And if something like bubbles up like to the top, that's kind of cool. We'll keep on it. Like we'll keep the riff. We'll work on it, and that's kind of how we develop it. Like actual music wise, we'll usually write the music first, then lyrics. But we won't even like go in like with an idea of what we want. Sometimes we'll like make a riff at home or something. But normally the ones that stick are the ones that we just come up with on the spot here. We practice right there. See the drum kit and stuff. It's pretty cool.
And sometimes Eddie comes into practice. He's like, "Dude, let's write an angry song today." Yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that.
Yeah.
Edit that out. Cut that out.
How has recording the album gone? How's that been?
Really well, actually. We're working with some really great people. We have our main like producer. He's Alex. Let me look at his last name really quick.
You know, I don't think we need his last name.
I-
He's a pretty dandy guy. We like
really
him.
cool.
We've been doing pretty well recording. Trevor couldn't do like most days, so we just had to like.
Or Trevor went
do
to
it all
Utah.
in one.
He's really cool. He's a perfectionist, so he's really getting things done. Mixing on the album, we have Michael Blue. He's a Grammy Award winner. He produced Colby Calais and Jason Mraz, their one song that they did. And we also have who I'm really excited about is Robert Adam Stevenson. He just did the new Queens of the Stone Age album, In Times New Roman. He's working with a lot of cool people.
I thought it was just Alex.
No, people are mixing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah. I'd say recording wise though, it's a lot of fun to be in that studio.
Mhm.
It's a treat whenever we're in there. We're actually going there today from like 5 to 8. Just some final touches on the album and stuff. But we're really pleased with it. We're really proud of the album. I'm really stoked. I'm proud of my guitar work on it. And it's good to see a lot of Trevor's stuff, a lot of Trey's stuff. So it's a fun album we put together, and we hope you guys enjoy it.
How'd you guys describe StandBy's sound that makes it unique?
Oh, I got this.
He's got it.
If like Weezer sounded like Green Day or Nirvana, that's what I think we sound like, because because Weezer's cool, and I feel like we're kind of like corny like they are, but like we don't sound like Weezer.
I mean, alt rock. That term is overused.
Yeah, I don't like alt rock. Everything's alt rock. We're like hard rock.
We used to consider ourselves alt rock for the longest time. Well, we had some surf like inspiration type stuff. Not so much anymore. We're still like kind of implementing stuff like that. But you know, man, it's just I consider it hard rock.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
What do you guys want to say with your music?
What?
Like, what do you? I don't know how to like phrase the question differently. What are you guys trying to portray and say
Oh, no,
with the music? that you-
Good question. I don't know. He actually, we were kind of like going deep with it with like the political, not more political, but like
Political?
not political.
Not
We're
political.
like, dude, what if we made a thing about where humans went to Mars because we destroyed Earth, and then we talk about how humans destroyed Mars too.
Wait. Pause.
Wait,
Should we tell people, or should we just let them?
doesn't
figure it
matter.
out?
Do it.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it's up for your interpretation. It's still up to our interpretation as well.
It's my interpretation.
I'd say it genuinely has just like some lyrics that are kind of calling out people for being hypocrites.
Yeah.
I won't
We're
name
out there,
any.
guys.
I won't name any
cool like
generations
that.
specifically.
Yeah, don't call them out. You know.
But it's definitely just kind of like hey, quit
Also-
focusing on being so angry and focusing just start focusing on making the world a better place.
Also, a lot of love songs, of course.
Oh yeah, about my guitar. We have no love songs, bro.
We know love songs, really?
No love songs.
Oh, I thought we had a love song. Never mind.
No. Isn't All for Nothing?
No.
It sounds like we have love. Like, Stay
Oh,
for
yeah,
Tomorrow.
that's about- no.
Stay for Tomorrow is kind of a love song.
Say for Tomorrow sounds like it's. You look at the lyrics, it's like a love song. I should tell you a story about that song. I was at a guitar center, and you could actually see I have this guitar right here. I finally did get my hands on it. It's a nice pearl white Les Paul. Love this thing. It's my baby. And I saw it on the wall at Guitar Center one time, and I'm like, shoot, I need that guitar. And I'm like, okay, I don't have the money right now. I'll go home tonight. I'll figure out a way to get the money. I'll go back tomorrow and I'll buy it. Got the money. Next day I went there, and it wasn't on the wall anymore. It was sold.
No.
And so that's why, like, when I wrote Stay for Tomorrow, like, I was praying the guitar would still be there tomorrow. I couldn't hardly swallow it until I made it mine. I just ordered it.
That's so horrible.
Favorite song to perform?
All for Nothing. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Sorry. All for Nothing.
That's
Man.
a cool song.
Yeah,
I like doing song 2. That was fun until we stopped out.
Yeah, why'd you stop doing that?
I don't know, it was really hard to sing. Honestly, I love playing all of our songs. I'd say my favorite would probably be All for Nothing, just to see the way the crowd is like dang, when I start playing the guitar line. Because it's not an easy guitar line, but I'm really proud of it. And a lot of the new stuff that we haven't played live before, I feel like that's going to be a lot of fun live.
I mean, Do It Again's fun.
Do It Again is fun. But that's like the one, Do It Again is the first song where I saw like a crowd, like a few people in the crowd singing along to the words. It was actually at Converse Street.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
That was a fun place.
No way.
I like playing like Wipeout, Do It Again. I like song 2 was like my favorite song, and then I also like I used to really suck at this. Well, I didn't suck at it, but I could never get it right on stage. It's called All Stick Around by the Foo Fighters.
Oh my gosh.
We used to never get it right, and when we finally got it right, it's like my favorite now.
That's a
awesome.
fun one.
If you guys could open for any artist, who would you want to open for?
Oh, that's a
Foo
really good
Fighters.
one.
Adele. I think she'd be cool. I mean, like, I think if she could sing one of our songs, that'd be really sick. She's a really good singer. And Lady Gaga, she's good.
Probably Foo Fighters,
Foo Fighters.
like
Yeah.
my favorite band.
Nirvana.
I have 3. I'd say Tenacious D. Just gotta meet Jack Black one day, and Kyle Gass, of course. Second would be Green Day. First would be Pearl Jam.
Dude, Radiohead'd be sick.
No,
Radiohead would be dope.
those
I know,
fans
right?
are weird, bro. I want to meet Noel Gallagher.
Oh,
No.
Oasis. I want to open for Oasis.
Dude, that's never happening.
Why not?
They're not playing again, bro.
I want to open for one of the brothers then.
Best advice you guys have ever been given?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really listen to people when they tell me stuff because I forget. But well, everybody tells me not to be nervous on stage. That doesn't help. So that's like the worst advice.
Some of the worst advice I've been given.
No. We already do best advice. Don't come on.
But I got it.
No. What was the worst advice?
So I heard from somebody, I don't know who, if you like are nervous on stage, like with stage presence and like just being nervous, single out one person in the crowd and like sing to them the whole night pretty much. But I felt like when I did that, like I felt like it would like weird them out because like they would notice. So that was probably the worst advice. Best advice would just be have a blast. You're only like young once, so do what you want. Yeah, I mean, stuff like that really sticks with me.
Can you define advice? What do you mean by advice?
What do you mean?
Like words of wisdom. You know, in terms of like being in a band.
Someone said I played like Bonham once. That was good.
Nice.
I don't know. No one.
I was educated upon like music theory stuff, and that's not like advice, but it's good education, I think.
You know what? I know advice you got. Bart said that we should bribe the sound guy at the Whiskey
Oh,
A
yeah.
Go-Go.
Did we do that?
No, we did not do that.
No.
This
See,
guy
that's
we
not
know.
advice then, because we didn't do it.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I think if anything, I don't know. People don't really give me advice. I gave myself advice. I basically told myself, stop being a baby, stop being nervous, and just have fun. So I started having fun on stage rather than being a nervous wreck, and that helps a lot.
So real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Having fun does help.
This is just this is just a unique question that I thought of, that I think is definitely. I'm just gonna say it. What are your guys' thoughts on the band Silverchair and how they skyrocketed in popularity when they were in high school at like age of 14 became global superstar. What are your guys' thoughts on that kind of, if that thing were to happen to you guys?
It's cool.
Well,
I mean,
that-
Silverchair is cool. I like their music.
Yeah, Daniel Johns is cool. I'd
mean-
love to see Silverchair perform. It's never gonna happen, but it's really it's cool to look at those guys and see like how their rise to fame was, and like obviously like rising to fame isn't like any of our goals, like because our goal is just to have fun right now, make cool music that will stick around.
Yeah. They're only like a one hit. They're kind of like. I mean, they have other good music,
Yeah,
but their one song was the one that like got big. They really didn't really have many other hits. Yeah, Tomorrow. It's a great song, but they have a lot of other.
You
great
gotta
songs,
give
so.
him props. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, Daniel Johns was 15 when he recorded that whole album.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta look at songs like Israel's Son and Brew Massacre and even Tomorrow. Like, for a 16-year-old to write something like that, I almost feel like we're kind of on track with what they were doing. Just with some of the stuff we've written and, like, the way it's coming out when we've recorded it. So I'm pretty hopeful that some people really dig our music. Yeah, I'm stoked.
Finally, what's next for StandBy?
I mean, what's next? We're gonna play a lot of live shows. Hopefully, some festivals this summer. It's be really cool. And we're just gonna see where it takes us.